Hey, what's going on out there, YouTube?
What's up out there, YouTube?
This is SEL0320.
This is Joe Johnson 030.
When did you get this boy? Anyway, we are back for a non-spoiler review for Fear the Walking Dead. This is the third episode. Name of this episode is, well, this is the second season, but the name of this episode is Ouroboros. This is kind of we call our first reaction. It's really a non-spoiler review. What do we think about this episode? I actually really enjoyed it for a lot of different reasons. I think the characters had a lot more to do, and they were put in a way more compromised situation. There was actual things happening that were relevant to the story arc. And then what was it? That mini series that was going on about the plane that plays into fold in this episode. But what's some stuff you really liked about it?
Everything that you mentioned. Everything that you mentioned. I can't really say additional more but there's a lot of action in this episode. You definitely want to check it out. A lot of action. One of the characters, Nick.
Oh yeah, that scene was.
There's a scene in here that's gonna be like a classic Walking Dead franchise classic scene in this episode.
Yeah.
Like nothing like this is nothing quite like this has been done in the franchise thus far.
Yeah, I think that the only comparable one I could say is maybe like the second episode of The Walking Dead season 1 with it was Glenn and Rick, and they had like a lot of dead stuff on them, and there was a rain sequence. That was the only one that I could say maybe was close to that, but this one was a nice touch. And the setting, the setting was perfect for it. But I mean, even with Chris in this episode, I hate his stupidity.
Yes.
And a lot of different characters, even Madison. Them stuff she just says blatantly. There's a lot of, I don't know. I just don't like it. But even with Chris, he got a valuable lesson learned. In like the last episode we saw him, he was just off killing stuff like it was like not a big deal, or the resonance of it. He's laid to grips with some decisions that he has to make. Even with Travis is put in a compromised situation as well because something happened with the boat, and him and Strand have to kind of work together at odds. I mean, everybody generally has to work with Strand on this boat because this is his boat and he helped him out. But I think when you have like new players in the game, you got two new characters that are put into the fold of this, everybody's lines are being tested in a lot of different ways. I really like that about the episode. But was there anything specific about the episode you like other than that?
Yes.
What's up?
That is all I can say. That's all we're gonna say, YouTube, because we don't want to spoil you guys with you know what I'm saying, the details. So you definitely want to watch the episode. It's definitely a must-watch episode. I give this episode an 8.5 out of 10. Yeah. What do you give it, Sam?
I give it a 9 out of 10. I thought it was a really good episode. I mean, compared to the first two, the first episode was okay. The second episode was kind of a real big letdown in a lot of different ways because nothing really happened. But this one was a step up. I mean, from a danger standpoint, for even a story-driven standpoint, even like the very end, I kind of was like, wow. But that moment that Joe described, like the Nick moment, that is a classic moment for just the franchise in general because it was just like, what are they gonna do? Even though I was kind of like, man, this is a stupid decision. Like, only reason why I'm giving it a 9 instead of like a higher grade is because there's a lot of stupid decisions being made, and that's the thing that really kind of deflates the story for me in a lot of different ways. But I really enjoyed it. So we about to go do the spoiler review. Hopefully you enjoyed this first reaction, non-spoiler review for The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead season 2. Keep it locked, y'all. Talk to y'all soon.
Keep it locked.
Peace.
Peace.